What's up, YouTube? It's your boy J Shoe Fanatic back again. I am sitting down today, so you already know what that means. It is a review. Now, I told you I don't like to waste your time, so I'm gonna get right into it. Now, you understand that I'm going in, silhouette order of my collection. So this being a 13, you should have seen this for a couple of weeks, because obviously I'm not at my 13s yet. I think I'm probably still around the 4s at this point. But Florida is opening back up, and so the Nike outlets are slowly opening. So I took my PPE with me, headed down to the outlets just to see what was on the shelf, and I came across this guy. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this guy up. And you saw the title. It is, of course, the Jordan 13 Island Green. Right? So this is not an unboxing. We've already seen these. We know what to expect out of them. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these guys out of the box. And I tell you now, I'm a little bit pleasantly surprised and a little bit disappointed at the same time, if that makes a lot of sense, right? So, first off, here's my receipt. I'll tell you what I paid for these. So these shoes initially came out, I believe, in October or November of 2019, and they came out for $200, which was only $10 more than the price point of every other Jordan silhouette at the time. Now, I picked these up for out the door $119. They were $111 before tax. So here we go. As far as the presentation on them is concerned, this shoe is called the Island Green, but let me pull it out first so I don't keep you guys waiting. Take a look at the blue paper on the interior, right? Well, I don't even know where to start with this review. Here's the shoe. Here's the shoe. All right. Here's the shoe. Bam. All right. Let's see if I can get that focusing a little bit. That light be killing me. That's all right. Actually, I'm turning the light down. Hold on one second. Let me see. That a little better? That's a little better. Not the best, but it's a little bit better. Anyway, that's the shoe. Okay. Now, as far as the presentation is concerned, all right. So, the story behind this one is regarded as the Air Jordan 13 Island Green. But what Jordan brand has a tendency to do is piggyback off of some of the things that the Nike side of the brand does. And when they piggyback off it, they always jump a step or just never go all the way with their execution. So for example, I'm gonna post a picture up of an Atmos collab, like right around here. Okay, this is the Atmos collab on their Air Max series. When it came down to doing the Jordans, check out my Jordan 3 Animal Instinct review. I don't need to pull those out. But they stopped short of calling it an Atmos collaboration, right? They just came with the animal print. Let's pull it out. You see the Atmos guys. They make these guys and call it just short of an Atmos collab. Okay? I don't feel like pulling it out anyway. Then there's a Levi's 4 that came out. Okay, that's a Jordan 4 that's collaborated with Levi's. We thought that we were going to get a Jordan 6 that was collaboration with Levi's. They did the whole denim thing with the leather toe shield, not toe shield, but the tongue shield, and stopped short of calling it a Levi's collab. And so both times with the Animal Instinct 3 as well as the Wash Denim 6, the shoe fell short of the hype, right? They sold at a moderate pace. They both went to the outlets, and they sat. So with this particular one, there is a shoe called the SB Dunk, and it's a Dunk Low, and it's just about branded as the Tiffany Dunk Low. It's called the Diamond Supply Company, Tiffany, and Nike presents the SB Dunk Low Diamond Supply Collection. To the point where even on the tongue tag of that shoe, which I'm going to post up here, it does have a diamond with an SB. They went all the way with the collabs. So I'm going to try to look up and see if Nike loses a lot of revenue by doing collabs, or when they do profit sharing, having to use the name of whomever they're collabing with. But whenever it comes to the Jordan brand, they stop just short of giving us an official collab. And so now, back to the main shoe, we end up with guys like this. So the reason why I am pleasantly surprised about this shoe is for the overall quality of it. Now, this particular shoe is a nice shoe. It does take some cues from the Nike SB Dunk, as far as on the side here, we have some simulated crocodile leather, and it is of a pretty decent quality, as you can see here. I mean, it's nice. Execution is done well. This leather looks pretty good on it. You know what I mean? Here's some little imperfections, but that's to be expected from a general release shoe. And they also went ahead and included that, Tiffany blue color. Now on the SB Dunks, that color is called Aqua, and it's on the official colorway. Jordan Brand, for this particular version, they did give us, like I said, a nice presentation, giving us a nice Tiffany blue paper. But what they did not do, even on the silhouette here, the Jumpman logo, they gave us a Tiffany blue silhouette. What they didn't do though is on the official colorway of it, they stopped short, right? They call it, let's go ahead and zoom in this guy, Jordan 13 Retro, and they go ahead and call it black and metallic silver. They didn't even bother to write down or, mention what to call this color blue. So the community all knows that this is really a Tiffany Jordan 13, but Nike never, did that. So that's kind of the history behind the shoe. Now, as far as the execution, I do think it's well done, with the exception of a few different places. So first and foremost, this is a Jordan 13. So if you saw my Flint 13 review, hey guys, I appreciate the love on that one. That's my biggest video to date, and it's still climbing, excuse me. They do have the Roman numeral 13 that is behind the Jordan symbol here, behind the Jordan. Try to get that in there. They do have the classic Panther's paw, that's synonymous with every 13. But as I mentioned, the most important part is this Tiffany colored, which is, I guess, is aqua, as well as this crocodile upper. Now, certain things they did change for this particular one, which makes it stand out, and is a bad decision, on both. So on the tongue here, in lieu of a stitched Jordan, they have a pretty slick, it's a plated chrome or some kind of plated plastic chrome Jordan symbol, but it looks luxury. All right, now you can look and see that it's not even attached. Let's zoom in for me real quick. It's not even attached to the tongue all the way, like where the balls connected and the feet. You can clearly see a gap there, right? So that's to be expected. Like I said, it's a GR, but from a pure look standpoint, it does look premium. It looks like a premium shoe. And the hologram is on the bottom. I'm gonna see if the camera will pick this up, because again, this light be killing me. You can kind of see that there is a hologram Jordan. Maybe zoom, focus. I'm not gonna focus with. Oh, okay, here we go. There is a silver Jumpman logo inside the underneath Panther's eye, which I think is pretty cool. Now, where they lost me is, one more time, I'm gonna zoom in. Where typically here there's a hologram, they just have this silver plating that's over top of the island green, aka Tiffany blue color. I think that's a bad step, but other than that, the shoe is pretty dope. You know what I mean? So it's raining at the moment, so I'm gonna try to get some on feet for you guys, just to see how people are rocking these. But what I'm gonna do right now as I talk is get some pretty decent B-roll of it. So like I said, the execution of the shoe, I think, is pretty good. This material, the feel of it, it feels genuinely like it's a nice crocodile leather, which we all know Jordan Brand's not putting real crocodile leather on a $200 shoe, but it does look the part. It does have some of that feel. I'm a little bit disappointed with the suede on it. It doesn't feel like it doesn't have a lot of motion when you swipe by it. I'm gonna come back to the camera for one moment, try to zoom in on that guy, and you don't see a lot of movement with the suede, right? This is something that on the Jordan 12 Cherry, OG Chicago, or the Flint 13 that's from 2010, which I showed you in that video, there's a lot of movement on the suede. And in this one, there's hardly any. I think that could have been better. That would have made the shoe feel even more premium. But it's a GR. You know what I mean? You can't really expect them to do too much. Had they done that and maybe put the hologram here in the Panther's eye where it belongs up top, you're probably looking at now a $225 or $250 price point. And if you would have called it a Tiffany 13, you could have commanded that price probably pretty easily. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even be mad at it. Would I have copped it for that price? No, I still wouldn't have, because it's not necessarily the easiest shoe to grab. This shirt that I have on, I think it's pretty close. It's real matchy, but it does a trick. So I do like how premium this shoe looks. It's just little hints about it makes it not quite up to par. Also on the inside, there is just the aqua, I'll just call it that, aqua insole with the Jumpman on the inside of it. So nothing, you know, pretty spectacular there. But the overall colorway of it is a fresh colorway, man. You know what I mean? It's fresh. Especially that blue and white, and also it's a crispy white, and obviously when you wear these, it's not gonna stay that way for long. But man, the thing's fire, man. You know, I may try to get some on foot action indoors. Like I said, you know, it's pouring down raining here in Florida. But that's it. So, you know, I actually know a guy. I don't know if he still has them or not. His name is Anthony Levine. I'll actually tag him and tag his channel down below. I'm gonna see if I can find his Tiffany Dunk review. But he actually had the Tiffany Dunks. And so, yeah, that's where we're at with that. Jordan Brand does this all the time. They'll put out a product with Nike, and then when it comes to Jordan Brand, they'll stop just short. You know, I tried to do something a little different with my Jordan 6 denim, so hopefully you enjoy that review when it definitely comes out. But that's what we get. You know, we kind of get the best attempt. You know what I mean? It's like copying somebody's homework and then getting one wrong just so it doesn't look like a blatant copy. That's what we get with this. Overall, I do not think it's a must cop though. I think it's a nice piece to have in the collection, but you know, even then it may not stay. You know what I mean? If they would have called this Tiffany, I think it would have been a collector's piece. That's the real assessment. That's me being honest. It would have been a collector's piece, not a must cop, but something you should definitely own as a part of the history. But because they would not, or for whatever reason, refuse to call this a Tiffany, it now just becomes an island green, you know, aqua colored Jordan 13. Nothing too special about it. So, I mean, I'm on the fence about what I'm going to do with this. You know what I mean? I may rock it a couple of times, but other than that, don't have to have it, which is unfortunate because the Jordan 13 is one of my favorite silhouettes. It just is. And like I said, take a look one more time. Execution is done well. It's just somewhere mediocre, man. They could have just called this guy the Tiffany 13. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it a 7. You know what I mean? There are far better 13s to have. As I mentioned, you know, I got both of my flints out here, but I'll pull a 2020 version. Let's see if I pull up just a left shoe. So I mean, really look at this shoe, all right? Which one looks better? You know what I mean? The the Island 13 can hold its own, but I mean, this is what we think of when we think of the 13. Now, I think this cut does look better than this cut. This is an OG cut. This cut takes you back to 1998, I believe. Check that video. So I do like the cut of this shoe better than what isn't out on the 2020 flints. But no, this one just looks a lot better, especially with that 3M. But you know, this is what you get. You know, you come close to the finish line and just kind of fall off. So that's my review, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do me a favor to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram. That's J_shoe_fanatic. To all my new subscribers, I appreciate you guys for sticking around with me. You know, it's been fantastic. It's been a journey, and the page is growing, the channel's growing, you know, just about every day. So thank you guys, man. Thank you. There's gonna be more reviews. I plan to stick with this for a little bit, and hopefully you guys enjoy my content. Thanks a lot. Check the B-roll, and I'm gonna try my best to get some on feet. You know what I mean? I can't promise anything, but check it out. Peace out.